Greetings and salutations from Unit HQ, folks. My name is Tom Hayden Millward, and I'm here today to dive headfirst into the weird, wacky, and wonderful world of Doctor Who. Now, following the success of The Great Gatsby, Immersive Everywhere partnered with BBC Studios to launch a brand new, thrillingly theatrical production. This is Doctor Who Time Fracture.
Nearly 2 years ago now, I was called by the producers at Immersive Everywhere saying that they'd secured the license to mount an immersive Doctor Who show, and would I be willing to write that show alongside my longtime collaborator Tom Mallow, who would be directing. And I jumped at the chance because as far as we were concerned, for an immersive theatre world, you couldn't ask for a better brand to be making that around than Doctor Who.
The moment has arrived. You have been assembled here for Operation Time Fracture. And it is not an overstatement to say that the fate of the universe itself lies in our hands.
So the whole story, this entire performance is a love letter to Doctor Who, celebrating all of its iterations from the last 60 years, from Hartnell right the way through to Jodie Whittaker. It's all centered around this time fracture, which is a rift that's opened up in space, time, and dimension, which is causing anomalies in reality, which are getting worse, with the end point being the eradication of the universe and life as we know it. The Doctor would normally be able to sort something like that out. Saturday night work for the Doctor. But due to the time fracture, the Doctor can't get here to sort it out. So what the Doctor's very astutely done is sent a list of names to UNIT. Civilian names, who the Doctor says are essential to saving the universe. Those names just so happen to be the audience members that are arriving for that particular show. UNIT's constructed a gateway into the time fracture, and the audience go inside with the mission to find out what's causing its growth and to put a stop to it. And there's our springboard to travel across all space, time, and dimension, where they are the main part, the hero, in a journey and an adventure to save the universe.
It's you, isn't it? I thought I was going to have to do this on my own, but it's you, you're here! Fellow travellers in time and space. Small universe. Me too!
So we have a huge narrative beat structure throughout the show, which is great, written by Dan. But there is the element of the magic dust, which is the cast. They are the heartbeat of the show. So we can kind of understand or predict what the audience may offer or might say in this situation. However, the cast are always playing on the front foot, so they can react, acknowledge, staying in character, and respond, leading the audience in the right direction, narratively or physically, throughout the show.
There's 42 of us in the cast. And everyone plays at least 2 roles. We have some amazing swings who cover 6 or 7 or 10 roles, who are incredible. And we alternate roles between nights. So one night I'll be Queen Elizabeth I, and then the next day matinee I'll be a Time Lord Guide, and then the evening I'll be Queen Elizabeth I again. So there's a lovely variation in parts there. The
audience play a part in an immersive show. Whereas you may have traditionally a fourth wall. It's still important to know who are the audience watching this play. However, in an immersive show, the audience are very much present in the room. They have a character, they have a costume, they have a purpose, they have a voice, and they will say what they think. So we're making sure that all times the immersive actors are including the audience into the scene, and the audience feel that they have a purpose within the narrative of the show, and they have consequences, and they have an input, which is the magic of it.
I think the main reward of immersive theatre is the fact that it's immersive. So your show changes every night because so much of it is audience-based. You can't plan your interactions, you can't plan the answers the audience are going to give you. You can think what they might be about to say, but every now and then you get a complete curveball, which is an utterly brilliant answer that you never could have anticipated.
Yeah, you them offering. Choose any item from mine, put any item at all. Oh here, the old pig puppet. It's a very funny puppet. It's my favourite item,
So there's about 17 different worlds in total. There are many different tracks to go on, so it doesn't mean that you see all of them, but you see a very, very big amount. But it also means that come back and do another track and have another look around, follow a different actor, and it doesn't matter how many times you come to the show, you'll see something different every single time.
There's so much to do. Yeah, we think if you run round to every room for 30 seconds, you might be able to do it. However, you won't understand what's going on. So we hope that audiences see and experience their show, that experience in that moment. However, they see there's much more going on. So they do come back and revisit on an adventure through space, time, and dimension.
It's built so that all of these narratives can't be experienced all at once, because it keeps it alive, keeps it fresh, and you as an audience member, dependent on your choices, who you decide to talk to, ally with, who you decide to trust, can have a completely unique experience through it, and then you can meet back up, discuss who you met, what you saw, what you did, which will be completely different audience member to audience member, and then hopefully that will tantalize people to go, well, you know what, I want to meet that person, I want to do that bit of the narrative, and we'd love to have people back. We'd love to have repeat visitors.
Please state your name.
Tom.
I heard, is that right?
Tom.
I heard, Mom. Is that right?
Tom.
I heard, Tom. Is that right?
Yes.
So we had more time because of the pandemic. We were gifted more time. We could have stopped work, but we decided to carry on, and the show's definitely grown from that with the detail and the richness of it. But it also gave us time to work with the talent from the TV show itself. And so I had the pleasure of directing many faces, familiar faces that you'll see within the show. We are very excited for our audience to find the different Easter eggs we've laid throughout the experience.
I was lucky enough to go to Cardiff and go through all of their prop stores and set stores and pull out old bits of TARDIS and junk. I was given pieces of the TARDIS from Jodie Whittaker's, from David Tennant's to Matt Smith's and more, and could just fill this junkyard with Easter eggs.
We must Systems operational. Resuscitation protocol engaged.
Stay back. No. Stay. Move.
Well, as I said, the show is a love letter to Doctor Who. So if you love Doctor Who as much as we have put the love into create, I hope it translates into the viewing of it. A lot of love has gone into Time Fracture, and we hope that the Whovians come in and make memories that they will be able to hold on to forever and have a wonderful night where they will recognize everything. Easter eggs are everywhere, and you'll be able to recognize every single thing within the show. But if you're not a Whovian, we hope that we've created a fun adventure romp that you can go through, stepping off the street, having never seen an episode, and have a self-contained beginning, middle, and end, and also have a wonderful night where you follow this adventure for the first time.
And we hope that we've made an exciting evening that appeals to everyone, with music, with performance, with dance, with action. So hopefully there's something for everyone, or even a blue bubbling cocktail, you know.
We were talking to David Bradley, who was playing the first Doctor for us, and I think he put it very succinctly. If you're not a Doctor Who fan when you go in, I'm pretty sure you will be when you come out. And I agree with David.
When all travel restrictions are finally lifted, Doctor Who Time Fracture could well become a mecca for Whovians across the globe. But if you're based here in the UK, then what are you waiting for? Hop into your TARDIS and travel to Unit HQ for an out-of-this-world immersive adventure. Now go forth and
Exterminate! Exterminate!
I think we've acknowledged and we've brought to life every moment. Sorry, start that bit again. Not every moment for 60 years, because that's a big claim. That is a big claim. I'm lying there.